In several of my videos, we have seen why loving is so difficult for most of us. For instance, in my video on how the ego was created, we saw that most of us are under the control of the ego law. All our egoistic beliefs, programs, and behavior patterns make up the ego law, which radiates from our soul through our body and governs our aura, the cocoon that surrounds us. This cocoon, or plasma, is also called our ego world, as we basically only see ourselves, our beliefs, habits, fears, and so on, in these projected images which make up our aura. And we perceive the world around us through the veil of our egoistic aura. So everything we see is tainted by our own ego world and images around us. I explained it in greater detail in my video, Emerge from Your Cocoon. Being trapped in this false ego identity or ego world ultimately causes deep unhappiness, because that is exactly what our egoic mind wants us to feel, so that we keep looking for energy from the outside world. It craves for validation, approval, acceptance, and even love from everyone and everything around us. This false self or egoic self is run by the ego law, our personal law, that manipulates, dominates, and controls others to get their energy. In the end, it always leads to discord, discontent, selfishness, passions, hatred, envy, animosity, greed, and further separation and misery, which is the opposite to our original state of being, which is our true self. This is who we truly are, a being in the all-unity, peace, and harmony. In truth, we are this divine, noble, true self, which is a radiant spirit being that is presently incarnated as a soul in our human body. It lives always in the constant stream of God's Spirit, and at our innermost being, the being, is the fullness and abundance of God, the source of all the power of creation. God's Spirit, the life force that nourishes our spirit, soul, and our body.